All right, welcome back. Hello, Pig. Uh, well, this is episode two, part two. Well, not part two, a take two. As you can see, I was doing some stuff. Um, got the interior storage room built. I did a lot of farming at a cow farm to get all these item frames. I'll eventually move all my stuff in here, but I'm lazy, so yeah. Uh, we have some catch up to do because I did a recording of episode two. It was about 5 hours, and I wanted to cut it down to like maybe two and a half, three. And I went to go to edit it, and the audio was trash. I was fiddling with my settings for my mic, and I was a bit too aggressive on the noise canceling. And even though I tested it for like half an hour, I guess maybe my mic was just in a slightly different position or something from the test. And it came out like where my words were getting cut off a bit too much for me to like if it's once or twice, I could just like throw in some subtitles or something. But it was like every like 2 to 3 minutes a word was getting cut off. And I'm not putting in like 100 subtitles on a video, so we're just going to say that I did all this between shoots. So I did put my board back up because I've been missing it. Yeah, I did that after episode two. I kind of put this up. The first attempt at episode two. And here's what I've built. I built a cow crusher. And of course, it's just a simple design: button, dispenser, water bucket. That everybody knows what a cow crusher is. I have an egg farm. The egg farm is very full, as you can see. The double chest is full, the hopper's full, all that. Planted some wheat. I can't remember if I did that in episode one, but I planted a wheat farm. Put up the composter here, and I built an auto chicken cooker. This one's pretty simple. You get your output from the hopper. When an item is going through the hopper, the comparator goes off. That gets picked up by the observer. The observer outputs the signal to this line of redstone. That redstone activates both of these dispensers and pops out the chicken egg and dispenses lava. And so you can see I'm just kind of gathering up some cooked chicken in there, and it's coming along, but it'll be a few episodes before I have a lot of it. So I've just been eating the steak I've been pulling out of the cow crusher. Down here, I have the potatoes, but the potato farm was just for another farm. I'll get back to this for in a minute. That was for this farm, which is a villager breeder. I haven't gotten the villagers yet because I don't have like a couple of spare leads. Because you can now in 1.21 put villagers in a boat, attach a lead to the boat, and drag them along, and it makes it a lot easier because you can actually drag them up blocks now. And it's fairly simple, but I spent like way too long on this rail exchange because I forgot how to make it. And yeah, it just it just does that, and it jumps from like this position here up into up into here just long enough to pick up a villager. And yeah, I spent way too long trying to remember how to build that because, again, still haven't broken my rule of redstone by memory. Yeah, and so that is just waiting on like a wandering trader, but I haven't seen one in like 20 hours because I've been doing like resource gathering between episodes and whatnot. But like throughout the entire like 20 hours of resource gathering and videos and all the building and all that, I have not seen a single wandering trader. And yeah, that's got me worried. because that's my usual source of leads. This right here is the outline, or like the skeleton for my iron farm that I'm going to make. I'm not going to be doing a panic farm. I'm going to be doing a gossip farm. So each one of these pillars is like the outside or the inside corner of like the 5x5 cell, where I'm going to be putting like 5 beds and 5 villagers in, but you can see I need like 20 villagers. The reason I'm not going with a panic farm is I usually build them, but I've never built a 4-cell gossip farm, and I want to see how the rates are. So hopefully the rates aren't crap, or else I'm just going to have to do something to modify the gossip farm to make it a panic farm. Like I'll have to put, some zombies up there and maybe make like a flapper, like a redstone, like hopper clock, like flapper for it. So it opens and closes. And yeah, that's that. Over here, I have the bamboo farm, and it's very simple. Everybody knows how to build one of these. It's just, observer, piston, bamboo grows up, signals the observer pulses the pistons like that. I usually add, and I did add, buttons. That, just so I can come by, and if I really need like a little bit of bamboo, I can just push the buttons and it'll dump them into the chest. And as you can see, it's been doing some work. Yeah, and how it works is pretty simple. Let me get down here. You can see at the end here, there's just a redstone rail with a torch down there, and that when the hopper minecart hits it, it bounces back. This block can't be transparent, like you can't put glass there or any non-redstone conductive block. I don't know why, because it's not like it's not like it's like the redstone torch isn't powering it, but for some reason minecart's like dead end on glass. But it comes up here. As it's unloading through the hopper, this comparator sends a signal to this block, which turns off this torch, and turns off this redstone, which turns off that. And then as soon as it's done going through the hopper, it repowers just like that. Yeah. And I like it more than like the more complicated, the needlessly complicated one with like repeaters and all that. This is just very simple. Yeah. As long as the hopper doesn't back up and get clogged up, it just keeps going and going and going. Okay, and down here in the mine, in that cavern that's kind of on the east side of my base, I did find a zombie spawner, and I turned it into a zombie farm. This was originally supposed to be a drowned farm. Quiet. This was originally supposed to be a drowned farm. But as you can see, I converted it back into a zombie farm. Like up the tube, there was, I used some of the cobweb, and you put a water source block, then you leave a 1-block gap, then you put a sign, then some cobwebs, and it will convert all the adult zombies into drowned. And it's pretty simple. The only problem is the spawn rate here is a little too high, and it was just getting gummed up constantly, and that's why, like, you can see I've got, like, a path leading up there, because I was kind of having to go up and kill them repeatedly. I kind of sat and watched a movie, and I kept on having to go up while I was doing that. Yeah, it got to the point where I just converted it back to a zombie farm. Also, because you can see the glow ink, occasionally glow squid will spawn in there, so that's nice. That's a nice little bonus. Oh, and something neat I found, which is, I think it's probably an Explorify structure. I've never seen it before. Come on. Hey. There we go. I'd never seen it before. but I was like, what is this? That's neat. It's like a little mining building or ark or something, like a ship. It gives me like ship vibes. Oh, okay. Okay. Like it gives like Ark, like Noah's Ark kind of vibes, just based on the shape, but it like it had a bunch of like iron up in here and yeah, it had just a whole bunch of stuff. And like the books that are in here just aren't great. I took the ones that were pretty good. And yeah, I don't know, I like the design of it. It's a really good design. Like hats off to whoever made it. Uh, it's pretty good, and I found that while just exploring, and I went, let's see, is it right here? I don't think so. That it? No. It's around somewhere. But yeah, I was mining for diamonds. It might be down like this way somewhere. I remember there's like, oh yeah, there it is. It's a lava lake down there. I was mining for diamonds. Goes pretty deep in there, so that's where I got my diamonds from. Yeah, and the amethyst geode that's up there. It was like exposed, so I just built a staircase up, and that's where I got the amethyst for all the tinted glass. And aside from that, I think that's it for this area. I just built like a little couple of staircases. Okay, back at the base. It's not exactly a short walk, so I'm probably going to do a lot of the farming there for XP between episodes. And I rebuilt the board because I missed it. I missed my board. I love you, board. The board gives me, you know, direction on what I need to do. This was originally the zombie farm, and then the chicken cooker were in those spots. Um, and I think it was like food farm there. Yeah. And so, like, up next, I'm kind of having trouble deciding what I want to do next because, like, the iron farm needs to wait for villagers, but the villager breeder needs leads. The leads, I either need slimes and I need to make them, or I need to wait for a wandering trader, and there hasn't been one in a very long period of time. So, yeah. Eh. I'm kind of getting worried about that. The elevator, I'm probably going to do between episodes. I'm just going to basically dig down to the ground level and then build like a tunnel in like all four cardinal directions that goes to just a water elevator. So that I can get from the top to the bottom quickly. And just get out. Because going up is like... It takes like 3 minutes to like wind my way up, and I decided I'm not going to build the staircase. I'm just going to build an elevator because I did go to the Nether. The Nether portal is right here. It's right there, and yeah. Can I swap worlds? Map switching options. The Nether. Oh, it's just showing the Nether roof? What? Okay, but like right here, right where that portal is, right where that portal is, it's like right inside of a Nether fortress. It's like there. Like it's basically inside of a Nether fortress. It was like an amazingly lucky spawn. Yeah, so I did farm up some blaze rods and some nether wart. Yeah, as you can see, nether wart. I just I took some of my soul sand, and I made like a farm like right here, like just right here for a short period of time. But I have enough for like 500-600 potions. Yeah, like 400, something like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Close to 400 potions, we'll call it. Yeah, and so like I don't really need it, and I farmed up like 21 blaze rods, so that's going to be enough for a while. I do need to get more ender pearls, so I'm probably going to head back there in this episode and bring a couple boats and just farm some endermen, so I can build a Nether Hub probably next episode. I'm going to have to get some silk touch so I can get some ice so I can build the roads. So, yeah. I do have a silk touch book, like if all else fails, so that's not a problem. But I do need to, like, make another pick. The slime farm, as you can see, I went on an adventure. This was after episode 2, take 1. I went like 1,000 blocks in like every direction except for like down here, looking for a swamp, and I did not find one. So like this was pushing into a cold biome, so I was like, it's probably not gonna be near here. And like I went up here and it was like kind of a temperate biome. And I was like, yeah, pushed into the hot biome area, and there wasn't really anything. I might go like via boat. After this episode as well, and just kind of explore some of the waterways like out this way a bit, because the only swamp that I found is over here, and I'm also kind of thinking I might do that because I can build a slime farm in here, and I can build a witch farm right there, because I do need redstone. And I think witch farms, the buffs that they got in 1.21 after the nerfs of the raid farms, with raid farms no longer working, witches I think are now the most viable method. So I'll have to farm up a bunch of terracotta to make glazed terracotta, so I can make spawning platforms with flying machine pusher plates to push the witches off. I can't remember exactly how to build it, but I'll figure it out. I'll probably make some dumb mistakes along the way, but who knows. Blaze farm, I'm not really worried about. Like I said, I got like 21 blaze rods in there, so that's like 42 blaze powder, which is quite a few ender chests and eyes of ender and potions. So I don't think I'll need that for a while. That might be like kind of a later in the series thing. I don't know. Villager breeder, that's waiting on the leads, so I can boat the villagers and just drag them. Trading hall is one that I'm going to push off for a bit later. I don't want to jump straight to like max armor. I do want to like roll around through like the trial chambers in just like regular enchanted gear. Like once I get like my full suit of like diamond gear with basic enchantments, I'll go ahead and tackle the trial chambers. The furnace and lava farm, I think I'm going to stop under this hill here. Like, I'm just going to build like a hole, like dig a tunnel here to like under this hill, and then dig out a place to put like a small super smelter and some like manual smelting and like a lava farm underneath. Bulk storage is going here. I just have to figure out what I'm doing with bulk storage, because like I want to build. I don't want to do another shulker based like auto packing machine thing. I do that like every series that I do. Like I do like shulker-based bulk storage. I think I'm probably going to stick to the um, infinite storage with minecart chests. I think I talked about it in episode 1. It was either episode 1 or like episode 2, part 1, take 1. Um, eh. eh. And yeah, so that's where bulk storage is going to go. And yeah, I might expand out this platform a bit over here and just, I might make it like a grain silo almost. I don't know. I'll think of something. Uh, and I also want an auto building block generator because I'm building with stone and tough. Like tough, I could probably find it in like mass quantity in the trial chambers, and I'll just, bring a couple picks and, between episodes, like strip the entire trial chamber. Uh, but for the stone, uh, my dumb brain, I can't remember how to make the auto cobblestone generator, like Ilmango's one that I usually build. Um, I've got like the stone section of it fine. I have a creative world that I have been testing machines out on for this series, and yeah, the base works, but the TNT duper that I do know how to build doesn't work in there. I have to figure out some way to align the TNT because the TNT duper that I know how to build, which is from Bomber, like the flying machine bombers, that part of it, it dispenses on one of 2 blocks, and it absolutely must dispense on a single block. So I need to figure out like kind of how to align it. I might use like flowing water to align it, but yeah, I don't know. It's something I spent like maybe an hour on, and I just kind of like I'll go do something else for a while. But yeah, because I don't want to have to sit there and manually mine blocks. The only reason I might do it is if I get like an early wither. Like if I get like if I go farm in the Nether and I happen to get like 3 um wither skeleton skulls really quick, then I might just build a wither. I might just like go down in a deep slate, build a wither, and go kill it. Uh, yeah. Equipment and enchantments, I'm still kind of working on that. I've got a little bit of diamond gear. Like once these iron leggings are toast, I'll make some diamond leggings, and the golden helmet's just there for going to the Nether. I'll eventually replace that with a diamond helmet. Enchantments, I'm also still working on, but that's probably going to be a between episodes thing. I'm not going to sit there for like an hour and a half just farming the zombie spawner. Like, I say who would watch that, but I know some people would. Again, trial chambers, that's coming up as soon as I take care of like my basic enchantments. Sugarcane farm is going to go right next to the bamboo farm. It's going to basically be identical, but with a water strip in the middle. And yeah, but I'm not totally worried about that because I don't have like my elytra yet, so I don't need rockets, and I have plenty of books. Because during my explorations, I did raid a bunch of villages and whatnot, so I got like basically 2 stacks. I have that down there, and I have another 12 in the enchanter down at the zombie spawner. So yeah, I'm not super worried about books, so I don't really need that. And also hidden lighting I want to do, but I need the frog light farm first, and that is going to go on top of the nether roof. So Nether Hub comes first. Pillager farm, I need a lot of blocks to make it, because I need to do 7 layers at like 2 chunks around the top of the pillager outpost. That's gonna take a while. Yeah. I also have to kind of make that area non-spawnable, so I'm gonna need a lot of like slabs or buttons. Yeah, I'm not gonna make it fully non-spawnable. I just want the area around the like I'm not gonna make it like a perimeter. I just need the area that the pillagers spawn in to be non-spawnable, which is like I think it's a 72 by 72 area centered on the center of the tower, so it's like 2.25 chunks out from each direction, and so that's still gonna need like probably like 6 or 7,000 buttons. Yeah. And then above that, you just layer a bunch and you make it like a drop chamber, and you kill like one pillager and they just come rushing at you. And then you have them drop into like kill chambers. That's a pretty easy farm to do. That will be for the ominous potions. Since you don't really get XP for it, there's no point in doing that for XP. And since you can't really use this to get the Totems of Undying. Yeah, Totems of Undying. You can't get those anymore from a pillager spawner because the magic hands dude don't spawn there. And again, redstone is just like a question mark of how am I going to get it. Same with quartz. But quartz, I have enough right now that I'm not really worried about it. I'll just go make a boat. I will go get some ender pearls together. And that way I can be stockpiled for the ender dragon and for the Nether Hub. So I'll need probably at least maybe a stack and a half of pearls. So let's go ahead and get to that. I'm just gonna go supply real quick. Oh yeah, and before I run off, this is Osu. That's my pig. It's kind of a running joke. There in a couple of the communities I hang out, there's a guy in there named Piggy Osu. He's hung out in a few of like the streams that I mod for, and some of the ones that I kind of watch out, like some of my VTuber buddies. And so like for the past few like Minecraft things, like whenever I come across a pig, I name it Osu for Piggy Osu. And the reason he got a name is because he was my test pig. Because I didn't have a villager, I like lured him in here and I ran him through the machine to see if it picked him up, and it did. So that's our pet pig, and that's also kind of why I don't have any leads. So, but he's the pet. He gets that lead. That's his now. But anyway, let's get back to restocking and let's go kill us some Endermen. Alright, we made it through the village, and here is the portal. I had some obsidian on me, and yeah, I just rebuilt it. I didn't bother digging it up. And yeah, like I said, it's like right here. Wither skeleton. Shoot up here. Here we go. Oh. Okay. But yeah, I do want to put like a building around this, because shoot, as you can see by all the holes, the ghast spawns are a little bit crazy here. Yeah. Let's go up, and over here is the warped forest. Just kind of go around and, yeah. Got fires everywhere from blazes and whatnot. And I was also doing some trading in the air, so, yeah. Traded like half a stack of gold. Where you at? Where are you at? Oh. Come on. Oh. 2 of them. Okay, that could have been bad. There we go. Yeah, that could have been real bad. I didn't think I hit both of them. I knew I hit one. I didn't think I hit the other one. I'll have to watch that again. I'll need that, because if you put it up 1 block, they tend to run into it a little bit easier. Oop, there's another one. Oh, there's a bunch over there. Okay. Eh. Eh. Nope. Yep. Oh, there's 3. Okay. Yep, there's another one that's angry, I think. Yeah, wait a couple seconds. Oh. Might be. Nope. He was hitting me from such a long range, I thought there was one behind me. Phew. I was like, wait, where'd you go? Where'd you go? That was a good pile of Enderman right there. Yeah, well, I got 4 Ender Pearls out of it, and I think I have 3. I think I have 3 that I've collected, so that makes 7. I want to have at least like a 12.5, like at least a full stack, maybe more. Okay. Give me those. Right. There's one. Oop. Yeah. There we go. Shoot. Alright. Yeah, let's... Hello. I don't see any more. Okay. Oh, there's one. Well. Hey. There we go. Okay. Alright. I'll use that. I don't know how many more uses my axe has. And there's not really a good way down there. I'll have to make one. Yeah. And torch. And torch. There we go. Eh. Eh. Go. You're one of them ghasts. Okay. Okay. Hide back here for a second. And yeah, no. Okay, so 8, 9, 10, 11. So I need minimum of 5 more, but I'll stick around for a little bit until like my armor's gone. Oh, there we go. You here. Where'd you go? There you are. Okay, come on up. Still nothing. Okay. Ooh, where you at? There's one right there. That. You. And you. There we go. Alright, so we got 10. Okay. Yeah, that axe is gonna go anytime now. There's not much durability left on it. Oh, I don't want it there. Couple right here, alright. You, and then you. Hello. And then you. Hey. I'm looking at you. Alright, whatever. There's that one there. Come on. Alright. Oh, there we go. Nope, 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 nope. There's another one. There you are. Okay. Oh, a few more. Alright, let me get down here. Put it like right there. Eh. One more around. I don't know if he's mad. I thought I looked at him, but okay, there he is. I thought I looked at him, but... Oop. Tried to get around me, sneaky. Okay. Oh, there you are. Hello. Okay. Okay, come on. Alright. Uh-oh. I hear a ghast. Alright. Okay. Oh, I just saw one. Yep, there we go. Okay. For that ghast. Alright. That's all I need is for gas to, like, hit and break that boat. Oh, there's an Enderman on it. There's the other one. Go up here. I know they can move pretty fast, so... You. Yeah, quartz is at least common enough that it's not too bad to mine. Plus the, of course, the XP that you get. So I don't necessarily need to set up like a piglin bartering farm. Because I don't think I'll be working on anything like that large, something that needs like that many observers or whatnot, like repeaters or comparators. Like I'll need a bunch, but not like that many. Not something I'm gonna need to, you know, build a dedicated farm for. There we go. Where'd you go? Hey. Hey. Where'd he go? Oh. There you are. Yeah. Yeah. Come on. Nope. Nope. Okay, bad boat positioning. This is bad. This is very bad. Okay, come on. Shoo. That was bad boat positioning. Totally on me. I was close to... Ooh. How's my arm? Ooh, armor's about to break. And I got 16 stacks. Yeah, I think it's time to bounce. My shield's about to break too. Yeah, it's up there. Yeah, it's up above that fort. Okay. This way. And then... up here. Okay. Well, we at least got some levels out of it, and some, ender pearls. Oh, other way. Derp. Yeah. I was gonna put a torch down, but I was like, it's right at the edge of the cliff, and you can see it. Oop. Come on. Oh. Rip. I don't have looting 3, so I'm not really expecting much. Oop. Okay. Now let's head back to base, and we will go ahead and work on the next stage. Man. I'm sort of in like a I need too many things to do other things kind of situation. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to cut here for a few minutes. I'm going to think, and I might be back with some levels. I might go sit at the zombie farm for like an hour or two and just get levels so I can enchant a couple of picks and then do something about tough. Alright, so that took entirely too long. The zombie farm, there's got to be like some kind of weird area where they're getting caught up on or something, because it took like 3.5 hours for me to get all those levels. And yeah, so I have, I got my diamond armor all set up. It's okay, I guess. It's not great, but I got 2 fire protections. I got a protection 3 and a protection 4. I got a power 4 bow with infinity. That's not too bad. And I got sharpness 3 and unbreaking and fire aspect, knockback, whatever. Yeah, efficiency and unbreaking. And I did get a silk touch and a fortune pick all set up. Yeah. And I also, while I was working on there, one of my buddies started up his stream, and I mod for him, so I was just kind of like had his stream in the background while I was just kind of listening to that, listening for him to be like, hey, maybe call something out if he needs me to like ban somebody or whatever. But yeah. Yeah, so I started working on the skeleton, and I kind of got a little bit too deep into that. And so I did a little bit more than I wanted to. I originally just wanted like a spiral, but I think he went on for like 5 hours, and so I was just like kind of there doing this stuff. And yeah. And we have this one here, which currently leads to, like, just kind of pretty nearby the other portal, which is, like, right over there. Yeah. The plan is I'm going to just move it basically straight up and on top of the nether roof. Being is how we have the ender pearls for it. And yeah, I just need to get ice first, so that's kind of what the boats are for. I gotta go over there and get some ice from the little ice biome there. Alright, so, like, this whole clip is just me nerding out about the Conan movies and books. And, yeah, like, it's way too much. So I'm just gonna turn this into a time lapse. Yeah, I just went way too deep into that. Long story short is, the movies and the books are very different. The movies are more like, the character is more similar to Kull the Conqueror, and not just because of, Thulsa Doom. Thulsa Doom was the main antagonist in the Kull books. Both were characters by Robert E. Howard. But yeah, and that as far as the movies go, Barbarian from 1982 was the best. Destroyer, second best. It's not as good as Barbarian, but it's still like way, way better than like all the other contemporary fantasy movies. Like all the stuff that came out around the same time, trying to ride off of like the success of Conan the Barbarian. And the Momoa version, it's more faithful to the character. That's closer to who Conan is in the books, but it still wasn't a very good movie. I did not like the beginning with fucking Ron Perlman going on his like weird speech about what it is to be a Sumerian. Whatever. But it bugged me the entire movie that they kept calling Acheron Acheron. And it's like, no, it's Acheron. It's ACH, not ASH. And yeah, Acheron was a kingdom founded like 5,000 years before the Hyborian Age, which is like, that puts it at like 15,000 BC, something like that, because Conan, the Hyborian Age where Conan takes place, is on Earth, and it's at 10,000 BC. So 5,000 years before that, 15,000 BC. Yeah. But that was just me just nerding out the entire time about like the books and the movies. So I'm gonna spare you that. Yeah, that should definitely look good once it gets done. Alright, so now that we got that ice taken care of, I'll go grab some bamboo out of here. Oh, not a whole lot, but it wasn't going to be loaded. Actually, let me make sure I get all of it. Go. And we'll go ahead and make a bunch of bamboo planks and make a bunch of buttons. And we'll start heading north. We'll start heading north, that way we can get to that swamp there, which is pretty much dead north from here. Like, I'll probably put the the portal like somewhere up in here. And then we'll go ahead, clear out this area, and that'll be for the slime farm. Yeah, so we might get the slime farm done this episode. Who knows? I already have a couple hours of recording done, so it might get done, might not. Sec. There we go. Just had to move the mic a little far away. Yeah. Buttons. And I'm gonna need slabs as well. I need a lot of slabs. And unfortunately, you don't get a lot out of this. Yeah, bamboo really does not get you a whole lot of materials. So let's go ahead and just make a bunch of buttons. One, two, three, four, five. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stacks plus 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plus 30. Okay, and I'll need twice that many slabs. I guess I'll just make them out of cobblestone. Something I got a bunch of. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, good enough. Nope, hold on. 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Okay, so I can't take all of that, so let me just take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1. Okay. Where's my bamboo? Just throw that in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And I'm gonna need some ladders. And I'm gonna need some obsidian as well. Do I have obsidian? Because I can grab the portal that's inside there. Okay, let me make ladders, and then I'll make... ladders, and then... I don't need a lot of them, I just need enough to get up to the roof. And, like, make a path down, so 18 should be fine. I will hop in through here. Hold on, how much obsidian do I have? Okay, I have enough to make a portal. Okay. Enough for one portal. I will... Where's a flint and steel? I don't see it. I know where there is one. I can just run and grab it. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to just run and grab it. Okay. Because I don't... Yeah, I don't think I have any... Yeah, I don't have any extra, like, gear or whatever down in here yet. Okay. So the plan will be, I'm gonna go in there, I'll hop through the other portal, grab the flint and steel, come back in, break that portal, and then try and find a spot before breaking this portal, of course. Okay. So I have to kind of get down in there. Go away. Okay. So I have to cut through here to get to the other portal that's like... Yeah, it's right there. Okay. Okay. So I gotta hop through here. Grab the flint and steel. Yeah. pop through. Actually, I can maybe grab some of this. Yeah, grab a little bit more obsidian here. I think there's a... No, okay. Yeah, that's not obsidian either. Okay. And... yeah. Let me eat first and then hop through. And then we can break this portal. Because we won't really need it anymore. And then we can use that to rebuild one on the roof. Right above our current one. I should have grabbed the overworld cords, but it should be close enough that it should link. Oh, wait a second. I have the stuff for making a bedrock breaker. Yeah. Yeah, I do have the stuff for making a bedrock breaker, alright. I was just thinking, I was like, yeah, do I have TNT? Yes, I have TNT. I have TNT, I have... Go away. Okay, I thought it was a blaze, like, right near the entrance, but no, it's just regular fire. And... just come up this way. I have the stuff for a TNT breaker, and I'll be able to light and build the portal up there, and that'll let me come back, and I should come back through this portal. I can then break it and then climb up again. I need ender pearls. Always forgetting stuff. Ender pearls. Yeah, I got 16 there, and I have 3 extra. It shouldn't take more than like 2 or 3 to get through the roof, though. Okay. Let us get rid of that. Just gonna flatten that wall out a bit. There we go. And oh. Okay. 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 Let me put that in there. And we'll start doing that. Okay. Ooh, okay. Hold on. It's 126. Now I just kind of have to find a spot where it's like 127. Okay, 127. Alright. Okay. Okay, now before I have it, let me go get coordinates. I've been dumb and keep forgetting to do that. Okay. 322, 566, alright. Okay, and then let's get up in the corner, and... Alright. Boom. There we go. And that is the block to break. So you know what, I will do that, make that, like, stand out a bit more. And X marks the spot. There we go. Okay, and let me go ahead and check the, double check the coordinates. And it was 115. Mm, 116, 117. Okay. Well, 15, 16, 17, somewhere around there. Should be good. Yeah, so that's like 400. Okay. I should be almost able to make it. Alright. So part 1 of Ice Boat Highway is done. I'm not gonna do my normal ice boat highway. I put on like specific coordinates and I do like specific exit points and all that throughout the world. But because it's just me and it's not a multiplayer server, and I don't want to like have like essentially like places where people can jump out, see if they like it, and then settle there. To have, you know, a place like right near the Nether Hub. But, yeah, so since it's just me, it's just gonna be, like, going straight towards, wherever I need it to go. And I might get lost every once in a while, because usually I have them on a 0 axes. Like, I'll start it at 0, 0, and that'll be the center of the hub, and it'll spread out from there. But I guess with this being kind of like the center of the hub, I'll figure something out. Okay. Alright. Alright, so we got, like, first batch of supplies. I'm probably gonna need to come back for more, because, like I said, earlier, you need like at least 2 shulker boxes for all the supplies for a slime farm. So I'm probably gonna need more building materials, and I might need some more stuff. I don't know if I'll need any more for like the auto crafter. Um, I'm just gonna do a real simple setup for that. And all right, let's go. And turn. Boop. Alright. We need to find a place where we want to build. It's going to be like the easiest spot. I think this over here is where I was looking at on the map. Okay. That is a problem fitting that auto crafter in there. Hold up. We'll call this the spawn area. Alright, and... Okay, so that's got to be the kill area. Or that's the kill level. Hmm. Okay, so pickup is there. Wait, is it 70? Let me read the slime wiki. That is not a lot of room. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's 3 blocks. Then kill chamber, pickup chamber. So pickup. For now, we can throw it like that. And then that means I need something here. And you're going to be the comparator. Then a block. I can make this the auto crafter, I think. Yeah. Okay. And then auto crafter goes here. And block here. A torch here. A redstone dust here, and a block for it to transmit through. Okay. And so that can just be a rail. It doesn't have to be like an up or down. Okay. And then, okay, good. So it just needed to come down 1. That's fine. And, okay. You can go there. You can't go there. Ooh. Or can you? Okay, so this section doesn't really matter all that much. Okay, the autocrafter is going to have to go in a different orientation then. Yeah, I can't make that work. Okay. Yeah, I can't make the autocrafter work there. Just because of the redstone, it can't be in a place where there's going to be where there's going to be rails. Okay, so where was the doesn't matter. You there. Hopper can go this way. And then I could feed it from the side and have this oriented like this way. Autocrafter. Autocrafter can go there. And barrel can go there. Yeah, orientation doesn't matter for barrels, so... no. You can go here. Sleep. Okay. The frogs might be a problem, but I don't know. Actually, how many solid blocks do I need? I don't really need... I need one... I'm just questioning how many of these I can just convert into slabs. Because I do need a few for spawning blocks. Actually, no, I can just use top slabs for spawning blocks. Those are fine. And bottom slabs for a 4-block perimeter. For pack spawning calculation. Okay, so you can go there. The rest of you don't need to be... yeah, I don't think the rest of them need to be. Yeah, hold on. Make sure I get the number right. It's 5. That's, I think, wrong. No, no, that's right. And yeah, so that's the only one that needs to be a solid block because it has to transmit the redstone signal through here. So you can say, like, once it fills up, it gets its redstone signal. It's a very, very simple circuit. Just getting the output strength. At max, this outputs a power of 9. So you need 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And that'll leave it with the power of 1, because this is 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that's enough to power it. And once it gets powered, then it gets filled. Now, this might be a problem. I might have to move it, actually. Hold on. Let me change the orientation of that. Move that there. Put something in here. And then... I don't have any powered rails. Oh, okay. So I can't test that. I was going to test and see, okay, if there is that going to pulse the rail? Can I... No. Okay. Cool. Cool. Okay. Okay. So that's not going to get powered, like, from the side here. At least it shouldn't be, because this is, like, power 15, but this gets a power of 1, so it shouldn't transmit to the rail. And you I can take down. Oh, I don't have too many building materials, so I actually do need to dive and grab these. So I'll probably need... I'll definitely need to go back, because I'll need it for, like, powered rails and whatnot. Okay. And... I don't need you. But... you... actually, no, that also doesn't need to be solid. That can just be these to save materials. Oop. I know I want it to be out at least 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I will need to change out some of these for blocks, because they need to transmit a redstone signal to power the rails. Give me a couple of these. Yeah. So I can place them on the water and use that to get up. Yeah, so 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, because I think the kill chamber is going to be 9 by 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. And so that's going to be down, up, down, up, down. Okay, so I think you need to be... wait. Hold up. Let me make sure I'm counting right. See, this is why redstoners use smooth stone. Why you see, like, all the redstoners use smooth stone. It's just for counting. That's it. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Okay, so this one needs to be solid. This one needs to be solid. And I need to do that, 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 and that. And then I cut that out, put that there, put that there, and that there. Okay. So that one's powered. And then 1, 2, 5, 1. That's... Is that the middle? It's close enough to the middle, so it doesn't really matter, but... Yeah. Eh. Nine. Okay. And then... underneath. 6, 7, 8. Go away, and then let me breathe. And then... you can go away. Okay, you go there. And then you go here. Yeah. Oh, that does change back into source blocks, didn't they? Or did they? Hold on. Yeah, I think they did. Okay, and there we go. Okay, and I think that's all the ones that need to be solid. The rest of them... Actually, no, the sidewalls need to be solid as well. I can also just use slabs for that. Because they don't need to transmit a signal or anything. Okay. That can go like that. One, two, three. No. There. Come on, it gets real dark. I have it set at 0 brightness, so I like my nights to get real dark. Makes them real spooky. Alright. There we go. And I am going to need to go on a slight adventure because I don't have magma blocks. I did see some down here, but not nearly enough. Maybe like 81 magma blocks. Okay. Eh. Down, up, down. Okay, and you can't be that. Yeah. Okay. 1827. I need 27 powered rails. I'll probably need... No, I probably won't need any more regular rails, but I will need powered rails. Okay, and so I'm gonna go on an adventure to I need to find a pumpkin. I'm sure there's one along the way. Okay, those might be pumpkins. But I need to go to the Yellowstone because there's plenty of magma blocks in that biome. Yeah. Yeah, it's the closest biome that I can think that is going to have magma blocks. Ugh. Man, I shouldn't be tired. I didn't sleep well, but... It's not like a type of... Like, not last night, but the night before last, where I was up, like, all night playing Space Station 14. Yeah, I did, like, 6 rounds or something like that. Which is, like, each round is over an hour, usually. Yeah, such a fun game. I do miss some of the stuff from Space Station 13, but yeah, like cargo feels really different as a cargo tech. Like, cause like I played a lot of cargo tech for the glorious nation of Cargonia, and yeah, it feels way different with like the whole bounties thing, and it's like before cargo used to be like my chill spot, where like I just run if I'm running a cargo tech, it's just because I'll hang out in cargo, I'll move some boxes, you know, I'll talk to some people, you know, we'll do a little bit of role play or whatever, and then like that was about it. Like there was not a lot of like emergencies revolving around cargo or like stuff. Like it's like, okay, sure, you know, it's like, oh, okay, we desperately need this. It's like, okay, I will get it to you as fast as I possibly can, and you know, I would. It's not like I'm saying like I would like take my time or whatever. I actually would do my job. But yeah, it's like it felt like way more relaxed. Now with like bounties, you got like QM screaming about like, you know, like, oh, we need this, we need this, we need this, we need this. Dude, just get us a couple more salvagers. It's like, relax, man. Cargo should not be stressful. Cargo should, well, not like stressful, but like cargo shouldn't be like, you know, you should never be in a rush in cargo. It's supposed to be like, kind of like one of the more relaxed positions. And boop, 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 boop. Yep, that ought to be enough brown mushroom. I won't need any of you. I won't need you. Give me that. That there. Okay. I'm gonna need rails, and I'm gonna need... Oh, shit. There's pumpkin. Okay. I'm gonna need shears though, so I can carve the pumpkin. I mean, if I forget, I've got like 9 or 10 iron sitting over there, so I can make a couple shears. But I'm gonna need one of you for making an iron golem. And I think once I get the powered rails, that ought to be it. Which I think I need like 28 powered rails, right? 27, 28, 29, 30. Okay, so I need 30 powered rails. I'll just make like Yeah. Let's make that 30 powered rails. You go there. You go there. Let me... I'll just, like, grab a bunch of, cobblestone as well. I'll go, like, fill up on cobblestone. So... Alright. Yeah, like, my preferred positions were like a lot of the like service jobs and cargo. Like I did a lot of mining. I did a lot of cargo tech. I did QM a few times. Not very often. I prefer not to take the head rolls if like somebody else wants them. There's a few times like I played quartermaster. And but I mostly like doing like bartender, chef, I guess I just didn't make a lot of powered rails. I just didn't see any. Yeah, and there were none in my rail box. Rail box is empty now. Rip. Sticks. Redstone dust. I think that's it. Yeah. 30. Yeah, there we go. Make another one, just in case. And give me some iron, just so I can have some extra rails, just in case. There we go. Iron, gold goes in there, sticks go back in there. That goes back in there, yep. Okay. Shears. Yep. Almost forgot them. Oh. There we go. Okay. I guess I can keep a bow, like an extra bow, just in case that one starts getting low. Actually, it's not even really... that bow's not even really worth keeping around for like, repairs. Figure you want one that's at least, like, somewhere in the green. Yeah. Also, like, some of the positions I didn't like I didn't like sec all that much. And I also didn't like, a lot of the science jobs. I didn't mind robotics. I did robotics every once in a while. Sometimes I would go, I'd go Grey Tider and, hide out in mates and, the maintenance, tunnels and build, like, a robotics factory in there. I never did get a chance to unleash the honk. There's a robot. Well, like, it's not really a robot. It's like a powered exosuit. But yeah. It's for the clown, and you it's like you need bananium for this must sound ridiculous to anybody who doesn't actually play Space Station 13 or 14, but yes, your space station does have a clown. Oh, and I need more. Okay, yeah, there's more over there. I forgot, I stored a bunch. There we go. But yeah, there's Clown and Mime and all that good stuff. I did occasionally play Clown and Mime, but I wasn't a very good Clown, so... I don't do it very often. Okay, let's double check that this works. Keep that minecart. Nope. There. I got the stupid fingers today. But yeah, it's okay. Let's make sure this returns properly. Probably gonna have to block this off, or there we go. Probably gonna have to block this off to prevent the frogs from getting in. Okay. Yeah, because there's a... For the clown, you can build essentially an exosuit for them. That's like the honk something, or H, like all in capital letters and a like punctuation honk. Can't remember. It's been a while since I've done Space Station 13. I've been mostly playing Space Station 14 lately. But yeah, I was doing a lot of SS14, and I was doing mostly Vox, which are a alien that breathes nitrogen, so you're basically like always on like a nitrogen air tank, and so I was doing that. Let me grab you, and then we'll build up the sides. And... oh. Got a trident. No, not even worth it. Okay. Yeah, I was mostly doing that, and doing like musician and a little bit of bartending and like serving drinks and whatnot. It's one of those games where like some people just aren't going to like it, but it's a really good like role-playing game that I really like, because I like my role-playing games to be like, you're just a dude. Like that's one of my things, is like I prefer role-playing games that aren't like, oh, you're the hero of you know, whereversville, and you know, we need you to save the world. It's like I just want to be a bird man on a space station and play a guitar. Yeah, I may do, like, if I have some like really good rounds or whatever, where there's like all around like good role play, good you know, good antags, things like that, because it's like there's like antagonists, and they are like your primary opponents, and they kind of like, they do stuff. There's like the syndicate, and their job is usually to like kill specific people or steal stuff or whatever. And there's like nuke ops, which are like nuclear operatives. Their job is to like break into the space station, steal the self-destruct disk, and blow it up. And like you're not like the whole thing is you're not supposed to like play like, oh, I'm big hero or whatever. Like you're just another dude there. And so like you're not going to be like the one that's running around saving the day usually. And actually I usually play a pacifist as well. There's like a trait called pacifist that you can't actually injure other people. And I'll play that. Just for funsies. Okay, I guess I can load up on all the stuff that I need. Yeah, you, and the rest of you I shouldn't need, so hopefully if I definitely didn't do my math right. May convert like 90% of these to slabs. Now I'll keep a stack of blocks. I don't think I'll need blocks for anything, but should be alright. Let's see. And how far out do I want to build this? Like, it has to be enough that mobs spawning anywhere in here will aggro on the iron golem. I think that's a range of 16 blocks. So there's what? More. So it's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You know what? We will just we'll wing it. Doesn't have to be perfect. Yeah, but I usually like to play either, you know, just another dude. And I only have, like, the one character right now. Eventually I might make another one. Like, if I end up getting back into, like, salvage. Because I really liked mining in Space Station 13. They don't have mining anymore. It's now salvage. Okay, let me build some stairs or something. I miss my elytras. Okay. Might be able to just build over from here. Yeah. to take this down as well to build, because I need this for the walls, like the side walls of it. This I want to do for now for getting something like that in. God, hold on. Okay, just double checking that there's no light issues. Check out 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. I'll just do 8. That ought to be enough. That ought to be enough, like, spawn spots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Don't know if I have enough, stairs. I think I don't, but we'll see how many I need. I might need to, like, convert those blocks that are in that box. Or, no, the ones that are right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, but I mean, it's a fun game. And yeah, of course, SS14 is still a work in progress, so still missing quite a bit. That stuff that I like. I was like, wait, they didn't put that in. It's I guess farting is not nearly as important as, you know, getting your atmospherics correct in a space station. Because like one of the funny things you could do is you could actually like because okay, so Space Station 13 originated as like an atmospheric simulator, and so like one of the things that you can do is like you can move like specific types of air around, and so yes, you could actually like bottle up farts and and sell them. I'm gonna have to cut that tree down. Because I need to put like a perimeter around all of this. That's like another 4 blocks, but bottom slabs. And that's just to help with pack spawning. Probably, judging by how many stacks I'm going through right now, I don't think I have the materials. I think I'm going to need more cobblestone, like a lot more. Well, yeah, but they still have things like if you release plasma out into the open air, it does like ignite and start a tritium fire. And gets very, very hot, like not quite surface of the sun level hot, but it can get very, very hot. To the point where it'll just like start setting stuff on fire. Like stuff will just start like catching on fire, like spontaneously combusting, and like melt walls. It's an interesting tactic that I've used a few times. You know, break into atmospherics and start pumping plasma into the air and watch watch the space station catch on fire. But yeah, that's one thing I'm gonna have to start recording it because there is very much a picture it didn't happen thing. So like it doesn't matter like what I tell you I did if I'm not showing pictures, it did not happen. But yeah, yep. is it is some fun. You can go there and roleplay a slime man and be a chemist or be a Mothman. Actually, that's the one that I played the most in Space Station 13 was Mothman. Yep. And because like they did have like a massive downside for their ability to like fly in zero gravity. Like as long as there's atmosphere, they can fly. And they can move around. But like their major penalty was that like A, they caught on fire way easier, and two, basically anything bright would completely blind you. Like just like a security flashing you, using was essentially like a handheld flashbang. Yeah, that would actually like do like permanent damage to your eyes. You'd actually have to go down to medical and get Oculine to do to like repair your eyes, or you get like cybernetic implants. And there's reptile people, or lizard people. And they added, like they recently added a few of like the classic races. They re-added the Vox. They added the Diona back. Those are back in now, and like the standard code base. They did add like spider people, and they were none of the stations I ever played on have spider people. They're pretty nice. I might like roll a spider person and have that be like my miner. I think when I go out, or salvager. But I don't know. It's one of those ones where like salvaging is locked behind a few hundred hours of Ooh, yeah, okay. Yeah, that's a little far. I'm gonna trim off like 2 blocks. That's a little bit far. Like, I think that's probably out of aggro range. I'm gonna trim out 2 blocks here. I'll still need to go back and get more. And yeah, it was like some jobs are like gated behind like hours. Like, oh, you can't be a captain unless you have like so many hours in like all of these departments. Like, oh, if you have, you know, like 60 hours as like chief engineer, 60 hours as like research director, as like chief medical officer, and like basically you need to have been like every department head for like a solid like 60 hours or whatever before you can take captain. But the same's true for like salvage. You need, I think it's like 100 some hours, and cargo, like working as like a cargo tech. And so that's one that I'd have to grind out quite some time before I got all those hours in. Okay. Go sleep and then give them a time to rise to the surface. So I can grab them all up, and once we get that done, I can like kind of math out how many more we're going to need for the perimeter and the roof as well, because I'm going to do the roof as bottom slabs. Hey. Rude. Go away. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that looks a little bit better. My kill chamber might be a little big as well, but... eh. It's fine. I think it only needs to be like 7 wide. Okay. Got exactly 2 stacks there. Okay. Let me start doing this. And this needs to be 3 tall so I can fit the largest slimes. Okay. Yeah, I was like, where's that one place? No, it didn't sound right. Okay. Okay, I do still have quite a few more. That's good. Okay. Oh, no. What are we doing? I think I might do... Like, I think I might do some, like, practice mime play. Because it's like, the whole idea is, okay, you're a mime, you're out there to entertain the crew. You just kind of, like, wander around and, like, do dumb stuff. You know, you kind of, like, let people get away with, like, beating you up a little bit. You know, damn mime, all that. And yeah, might do that. You know, get my commands like kind of in order. or like emotes and whatnot, because the whole idea is like you're a mime, you're not supposed to talk. Um, Talking mimes are like heresy. Okay. Okay. Alright, so I only need like one more. Alright. So I did have an upstairs. That's good. Okay, so that's 2 to fill in those holes. Now I need another... that many ring around, but it needs to be bottom slabs. Um, Jerk. There we go. I'm sure something went all the way down. I'll have to come back up and check. I probably should remove that right away. Well, I kind of want to move it. Yeah. Just move that and eh, 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 eh. Go. There it is, finally coming up to the surface. There we go. No, actually, yeah, you gotta jump that. Alright. There's another one. Two. Away. Alright, we'll wait for it to resurface. Jet, 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 jet. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Yep. I'll just build like a skeleton of it. That'll probably be all I'll have room for. Or materials for. It's just like the skeleton. And this. I don't need to fully cut it down. I just need to get rid of all the stuff that's like above here. And make sure there's no spawnable blocks on top. Okay. 2, 3, 4. Cow. Nope. You can all be become those. I don't need more stairs. And those will come back with me once I get all this done. I'll cut off these stairs and I'll just build a platform going all the way to the, or build a ladder going all the way to the top using scaffolding. Okay. Go. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Then once we get all this done, then we can finally set up the iron golem. And once the iron golem's set up, then we can set up the lighting on the inside and then like kind of close it up. But I think, yeah, I'm not going to have enough materials to close it up, so yeah. Go. I think this might get done between episodes because I'm having a feeling we're creeping up on like the 4-hour mark recording wise. Actually, yeah, let me check recording time. Right, video. Yeah, we're over the 4-hour mark, so I mean, I am going to be cutting out some of it, but could probably finish this little bit, and then we'll like start the next episode with like the finished product. And I'll walk through like what was done. Well, that's it. Alright, a little bit of post-editing outro thing. I managed to like kind of aggressively cut about 2 hours of kind of downtime sections of the video. Oop, a little bit of lag spike there. Yeah, and so this is what the farm is looking like now. Of course, I had to replace all of the these like top slabs here with cobblestone at where there's spawn points, because of course I totally forgot that you can't do that with you can't plant mushrooms on slabs. So let me put this up. And yeah, I'll show you kind of what all the inside looks like. Come on. Good enough. And I'll just take out a corner. Because I replaced the corners with just cobblestone blocks. The inside is, of course, replaced all with brown mushrooms, and that's why with the cobblestone. The center here is just an iron golem on like a cross of slabs surrounded by iron bars with little iron bar corners. That's just to keep them from getting out. And there we go. And of course here is an AFK platform, and it's my just standard AFK platform with just two slab platforms, two bottom slab platforms, and up there is just a bed and a torch. You know, nothing special up there. I guess those are probably went all the way to the bottom there again. And over here, of course, I did write it in the subtitles, but not everybody's watching. Some people just listen, of course, which, you know, hey, that's totally cool. So I did have to move this over the autocrafter. I had to move it over by 1 block because this redstone line was powering this rail, and it was just enough to move the minecart off of the pickup platform, and so it was like kind of getting all wonky and not actually getting sent off. And I did also surround it by these these bottom slabs just so that these frogs can't get in, because they were trying to continue to wedge their way in there. Yes, it's you know, the stuff you gotta do. And that is about it for the farm. I did test it for about an hour or so, and it looks to be about 1,000 slime balls per hour, which isn't great, but I also kind of wasn't tracking moon cycle or whatever, so part of it might have been during the new moon where nothing spawns, so it could be better, it could be worse. I don't know. I didn't bother tracking moon cycle. You got to do it for like 8 hours or whatever, and then you can get like a really good average per hour, but I didn't worry about it, so yeah. Anyway, I also moved the nether portal off of the tree. You can see I removed a couple of trees from around in here, and I removed this tree and I moved the nether portal down, and that's just, you know, convenience thing. And yeah, so that is about it for this episode. Next episode, I'll probably work on the villager breeder and maybe the iron farm. I don't know. Villager breeder will probably be a lot of like AFK time, just sitting there waiting for them to spawn like a bunch of villagers. So I might also do that as like a time lapse or something. I'm gonna have to remember that I have replay mod installed. I can never remember to I can never remember to turn it on. It's actually, yeah. Do I have it? Yeah, I have replay mod installed. So, uh, eh. Anyway, that'll be about it for this episode. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.